Hello everyone, I'm Nana Dogra. I welcome you all in this session. So today we are going to start our previous year question paper series, which is Junior Office Assistant JOA IT previous year question paper. So let's discuss all the questions which are there in examination one by one. So our first question is, red soil is poor in, it means which of the elements which are not present in this red soil. So first element is phosphorus, second element is nitrogen, third one is lime, and all of these. So red soil is basically poor in all of these because phosphorus, nitrogen and lime, all these three elements are not present in red soil. So our right option is fourth option. So move to our next question. In this question, the state of India with the largest percentage of land area under forest cover. So in this question, examiner asks about the state of India. It means first option is related to Madhya Pradesh, second option is Arunachal Pradesh, third option is related to Assam, and whereas fourth option is related to Odisha. So which state of India with the largest percentage of land area under forest cover? Here the main important point is area under forest cover. So our right option is the second option, which is Arunachal Pradesh is the state of India with the largest percentage of land area, basically focus on forest covers. So second option is the right option. Move to our next one. So let's talk about in this question. So if I talk about this question, which of the following power project, here examiner majorly focus on power project, is being constructed on the river Bhagirathi. So important point is the river, the name which is Bhagirathi, and the power project you need to draw attention. So which of the following power project? So first option is related to Dulhasti project, second option is Tehri Dam, and third option is Sardar Sarovar Dam, and the fourth option is all of these. So here majorly focus on Bhagirathi river. So our right option is Tehri Dam. Tehri Dam, it means this is a power project, Tehri Dam power project, which is there constructed on the river Bhagirathi. So second option is the right option. So move to our next question. So in this question basically majorly focus on oil refinery, and which of the following is the biggest oil refinery of India. So first option is related to Mathura, second option is related to Barauni, and third option is related to Koyali, and the fourth option is Nonmati. So here majorly focus on biggest oil refinery. So you need to learn. So biggest oil refinery is basically in the Mathura. So first option is the right option. Move to our next question. So in this question, the forest of Karnataka Plateau, majorly focus on Karnataka. The forest of Karnataka Plateau are famous for, first option is teak, second option is sandal, third option is related to sale, and the fourth option is related to mahogany. So here examiner ask about the forest of Karnataka Plateau. So right option is sandal. So second option is the right option. So move to our next question. So if I talk about next question, the cash crop, it means cash crop do not include, majorly focus on cash crop, do not include. First option is sugarcane, second option is cotton, and third option is jute, and whereas fourth option is related to wheat. So here examiner ask about do not. Cash crop do not include fourth option wheat. Wheat is not involved in this cash crop. So fourth option is the right option. Move to our next question. So in this question, the examiner asks about the sex ratio is more or less balanced. It means In this question, you need to find out the state. In which state the sex ratio is more or less balanced? First option is Himachal Pradesh, and second option is Kerala, and whereas third and fourth option which is related to Arunachal Pradesh, and fourth one is Tamil Nadu. So here the right option is the Tamil Nadu. Tamil Nadu is basically a state in which the sex ratio is more or less, you can say, balanced in a state. So equal male and female are there, you can say. So fourth option is the right option, which is Tamil Nadu. So move to our next question, which is related to our constitution. This is the important one. So in this question, which of the following features of constitution of India resembles the American constitution? It means you need to give the resemblance of Indian constitution as well as American constitution. So first option is related to written constitution, third option is related to single citizenship, and the third option is related to integrated judiciary, and whereas fourth option is the parliamentary form of government. So if I talk about, there is a feature and the similarity and the resemblance of Constitution of India, whereas American constitution, the right option is the first one, which is written constitution. So first option is the right option. Move to our next one. So in this question, examiner asked about the who adopted the Constitution of India on 26th November 1949. Who adopted? So you need to find out which one is right one. So if I talk about first option, which is related to people of India, second option is related to parliament, here the people, here the parliament of India, and third option is out of the context, which is cabinet. So firstly you eliminate this option. Cabinet is not related to this question. So who adopted? So our right option is simple, the people of India. So people of India, basically the people of India which adopted the Constitution of India on the 26th November 1949. You need to remember the date, which is 26th November 1949. So move to our next one, which is related to article of our Constitution. So in this article, which article of the Constitution allows the center to form new state? Which article of the Constitution allow the center to form new states? So first related to third article, second option 4, and fifth option is article 5. You can say third option is related to article 5 and fourth option is related to article 6. So here examiner asks about the Constitution which allow the center, give a power center to form new state. So which is there in article 3rd. So first option is the right option. Move to our next question. So in this question, which of the following president of India was also the Secretary General of anti-aligned movement of the same period? So here examiner asks about the president. First option is related to Dr. S. Radhakrishnan, second option is related to V.B. Giri, and third option is related to Gyani Jail Singh, and the fourth option is related to Shankar Dayal Sharma. So here you need to find out the president, the name of a president of India who also the Secretary General of non-aligned movement of for some period. So right option is basically no doubt Gyani Jail Singh. So third option is the right option. Move to our next question. This is a very easy question which are there in examination. Which of the following is not a parliamentary committee? Not a parliamentary committee. First committee is related to the public account, the committee on public accounts. Second is related to the public undertakings, and third is related to estimates, and fourth is related to demands for grants committee. So which of the following is not a parliamentary committee? So no doubt in this question, fourth option is the right option, committee on demands for grant committee. So fourth option is the right option. This is a committee which is not in a parliamentary committee. So move to our next question. This is basically related to Chief Justice of our India. So the Chief Justice of India can be removed by, first option is President, second option is Parliament, third option is President on a resolution by the Parliament. So fourth option is none of these. This is a wrong option. So you are left with only three options. So right option is the third option, which is President on a resolution by the Parliament. You can't say the President and the Parliament. These two options are a wrong option. The right one is the third option, which is President on a resolution by the Parliament. So third option is the right option. Move to our next question. So if I talk about this question, who is responsible for observance of the rules of business of the state government of India? Majorly focus on state government of India. Rules of business. It means who is responsible. First question is related to governor. Our governor is responsible for this. Second option is chief minister. Third option is advocate general, and whereas the fourth option, which is very important, the chief secretary of state government. So obviously fourth option is the right option. The chief secretary of the state government, which are responsible for the observance of rules of business related to our state government in India. So fourth option is the right option. Move to our next question. This is also a very easy question. And which one of the following state? First option Arunachal Pradesh, second option is Sikkim, third option is Goa, and the fourth option is Tripura. Which of the following state has minimum number of members in a legislative assemblies? Minimum number of members. So right option is the Sikkim. Second option is the right option. Sikkim is a state in which the minimum number of members in the legislative assemblies. So second option is the right option. Move to our next question. So in this question, the examiner asks about which of the following was an associate state of India before becoming a full-fledged state. So first option is related to Mizoram, second option is Meghalaya, third option is related to Manipur, and the fourth one is related to Sikkim. So here examiner asks about the state of India before becoming a full-fledged state. This is basically related to our Sikkim state. So fourth option is the right option. Move to our next question. So in this question, a proclamation of national emergency automatically suspends. Here ask about the national emergency automatically suspends. First option is related to right to freedom. Second option is right to constitutional remedies. This is the wrong option. Third option is all fundamental rights, and fourth option is none of these. So in this question, no doubt, first option is the right option. A proclamation of a national emergency automatically suspends right to freedom. So first option is the right option. So this is a direct question which are there in examination. You need to learn the number. The first of in this question, territorial waters of India. The territorial waters of India extends up to how many nautical miles? Here examiner asks about territorial water of India. First option is basically related to 8. The number is 8 nautical mile. Second option is 12. Third option is related to 18 nautical miles, and the fourth option is 22. So no doubt second option is the right option, 12 nautical miles. Move to our next question. This question is related to UPSC. UPSC submits its annual report on its work to UPSC, Union Public Service Commission. UPSC annual reports on its work. First is related to the Union Home Minister submits. So second option is the President, third option is the Parliament, whereas the fourth option is the Chief Justice of India. So the UPSC submits their annual report on its work to the our Prime Minister, our President. So second option is the right option. So let's discuss our last question. The unemployment which occur when the workers move from one job to another job. Here examiner asks about the terminology. The first option is related to seasonal unemployment. You can say seasonal unemployment. Second option is related to frictional unemployment. Third option is related to cyclical unemployment. Seasonal, frictional, cyclical unemployment, and the fourth option is technological unemployment. So in this question, when the unemployment then you can say the right option is basically the frictional unemployment. Why? Because when the this type of unemployment, which is frictional unemployment, which occur when the workers move from one job to another job, it means unstable state is occur. So right option is the frictional unemployment. So you can say second option is the right option. So with this I am going to end the session. Thank you for joining us. We are back with our more sessions, so which is related to our previous year question analysis. So thank you for joining.